So you're walking down the street and maybe a stranger falls or they cut themselves on a piece of metal because of the construction that happens in town, and we all know it happens. And you want to help them because you don't know what else to do, and maybe EMS is going to take a while to get there. So today I'm going to demonstrate how to clean the skin around a wound, how to dress the wound, and then how to remove the wound, or how to remove the dressing on the wound. So you always want to start with hand washing. The best way is always with hot soap and water, but I don't have a sink, so hand sanitizer will work. And you want to make sure it is dry, because if it is not dry, then the bacteria on your hands has not been killed. And the best way to do that if you're in a rush is to just rub it all in. And then, since you are working with somebody else's blood, you will want to wear gloves to protect yourself from the possible diseases. And it's not going to get on. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous. Okay. So once you get your gloves on, and if you have a saline available, I did not, so I'm going to use peroxide today. And you are going to want to wipe around the wound to get it clean and ready, because you don't want any bacteria that might be on the skin to get into the wound. And then I have a 2x2, but anything will work, honestly. And you will want to use a saline, but again, I don't have one. So you're going to use peroxide or anything you have available, and you are going to stroke the wound downward, because you don't want to rub it in, because that can cause severe irritation. And then, let's see. Again, you would want to wash your hands for the next step, but to save time, I'm not going to do that. And you will want to put on a new pair of gloves, because if they got soiled, you don't want to spread anything that got on your hands. So once again, you're going to want to wipe around the wound and use saline. And then I don't have enough supplies, so I'm going to use this one again. But you would want to use a new one, and you're going to fluff this up, because this is going to sit on top of the wound and keep it moist and clean. So that's ready, and you're going to set that aside. And then you're going to take your gauze, and this is going to actually protect the skin. And this is going to be like the outer layer, like this is the big band-aid that you're going to use. And it just goes over the skin like that. Thank you. And then if you have medical tape available, or any tape will work, honestly. But this will be irritant-free. Alright, thank you. And you're just going to cover it on all 4 sides. And this will keep bacteria from getting in. Oops. Alright, so now I have showed you how to put the dressing on. And now I will explain how to remove the wound. After 24 hours or after the dressing has been soiled, you're going to want to take it off and put a new one on if needed. So to take it off, you are going to apply pressure on the top, and this will help take the dressing off easily and keep the patient from being in a lot of pain, because taking off a band-aid can hurt sometimes. So you're going to want to apply pressure and pull down gently. Okay, so once that is off, if needed, you can go back and clean it, but for the sake of time, I'm not going to do that. But if it needs to be cleaned again, and then you can redress it if you need to. So today I demonstrated how to clean a wound, how to apply a dressing, and how to remove the dressing.